Alright, today I'm going to talk about how I didn't use the internet for half a year. Internet may not be the exact term to use. I essentially didn't use YouTube, I didn't listen to music, I didn't watch movies, television, I didn't look random stuff up on the internet to just surf it. I only used the internet once in a while in order to look up my medical school related things, like if I needed further explanation or clarification on certain topics, I would use Google or other medical student websites. And the reason why I bring this up is because I had such a wonderful experience that half year just not using the internet, not distracting and filling my brain with garbage from the internet. On that note, I want to mention that I haven't watched television for over 15 years. I have not had a physical TV in my home for over 15 years of my life. And the only TV I would basically watch once in a while would be anime that I looked up online or little clips of those. But I don't feel like I missed out on anything. Sometimes friends would bring up different TV shows and conversations and I wouldn't necessarily be able to contribute to because I didn't watch those TV shows, but it didn't really make that big of a difference to me in my life overall. And I think just by not watching television, I feel like I have a very unique perspective on a lot of things. I think part of that comes from me not following trends and being a sheep in a herd. A lot of the entertainment that I get comes from my own mind and me developing different creative outlets for myself. Recently, I was at an Airbnb, I think, and they had a TV in the room. So I thought to myself, you know what, let me just take a peek and see what people are watching nowadays. And I watched it and I kind of remembered back to when I was a kid and when I did have television. And I honestly feel like I didn't miss out on much. And I talked to my friends about it and they're like, yeah, you definitely didn't miss out. Most of it is just recycled material. Nothing that novel or that groundbreaking or creative that makes me go, wow, this is so different. I can't believe I missed out on this. And I think I saved a lot of time by not watching TV. But going back to not using the internet for entertainment purposes or just distracting myself for half a year, I bring this up because I just gained such an incredible sense of mental clarity, and I wish everyone could do this. I didn't use Instagram, I didn't use any social media, no Facebook. The only time I went on Instagram was to post something that I thought would be motivational to other students, and then I would just not go back to it. If you looked at my Instagram analytics, I didn't even know that existed, but I remember some students were talking about, I keep getting distracted, so much time goes by with me just on the internet or on social media. And one of my friends was talking about how she was looking at her Instagram analytics to see how much time she was spending on Instagram. So I thought to myself, let me just take a look. I already know that I don't use Instagram. I literally posted maybe one or two pictures over the course of 6 months, and I never really scrolled through to see what anyone else is posting or anything like that. But I looked at my analytics and it said less than 1 minute or something like that per week. I didn't even go on Instagram every week, so there's that. So I just thought that was quite interesting. But I highly encourage all of you to just tune out once in a while, because when I went back to the internet during winter break, I think it was, just to see what I missed out on, I went back to listening to some of the popular music that most people listen to from these really famous artists, and I just thought to myself, the lyrics just seem so superficial. Even the beat was just, it literally felt like I was filling my brain with garbage, to be quite honest. There was not much substance to it. And I couldn't even get through one song. It's strange because I didn't go into it thinking that I would feel that way. So for those of you, whether you're in medical school or not, I highly recommend just tuning out. Stop going on Instagram, TikTok, social media websites, YouTube, the internet even. I mean, maybe go if you want to stay up to date with news. Turn it all off. Really, you will feel so good. You will have such wonderful mental clarity. Be able to think of different ways to entertain your mind and other people just through your own creative thoughts, and it's just awesome. And for medical students, this is a great way to cut some of the distractions out of your life so you can focus on your medical studies and not fall behind. I know a lot of students who did the same thing they did in undergrad that didn't work so well for them For example, they would watch television or YouTube videos and they'd get caught up in that cycle and watch for hours on end and not get work done. And it took a toll on them when they were in medical school. So they knew they had to stop doing those things. I'll be honest with you, from someone who hasn't watched TV in over 15 years, you're not going to be missing out on much too. So try it out and see how you like it. And just letting you all know, I'm going to continue making videos. I'm going to discuss the different shelf exams, how to study for them, and I'll even try to do reviews. I'm working on that, so stay tuned. And remember to subscribe and share my videos with others as well. Hope you have a great day. Bye.